welcome to another episode of LucysQuickOne. I got you with all the news. Let's go. First of all, I can't keep calm. First reason is because I forgot my hearing. I do not know how it happened. It just happened. I think it's just joy. We're going to be flexing with it like that. Like, you guys just take me as I am. Now, the main reason I can't keep calm is because one of my subscribers reminded me that the last episode I had, and well, the last video was my 100th episode. And secondly, I have 400 subscribers. Like, I just want to say thank you to you all that always watch my show, that always comment on the stories I share. And in the mood of celebration, guys, I'm going to be giving out something special. So make sure that you stay tuned and watch till the end of this video. Eid Mubarak to my Muslim brothers and sisters. How was the holiday? I know a lot of people wanted the holiday to be Thursday, Friday, so we'll have like a whole stretch of weekend. But we had Wednesday and Thursday. I hope you had fun. I hope you had the time to relax and you rest. But you know, one thing always confuses me about these Muslim celebrations. When exactly do they share the ram? Because I was asking my Muslim friends, I was like, hey, what's up with the ram? And they're like, it's not this one, no, it's the next one. I always get that and it confuses me. It's not this one, it's the next one. And then something would happen and I'll be like, Alpha, are you sharing this ram? I'll be like, no, you missed it. It was the last one. Like, I don't usually understand. Anyways, happy celebrations. I hope the peace reaches us all. So, after all the shouting, the banter, the trend, Ebuka is going to be the host for BBNaija season 6.
It shocked you.
So this was what happened. Now, after the online auditions were announced a few weeks after, before we knew what was going on, there was trends saying that Ebuka should not be the host of BBNaija for the next season. And people were like, okay, where is this coming from? Now, the arguments were divided into two. On one hand, we had people who were like, Ebuka has been shining for all this time and it's time for him to pass the baton to somebody else. And then they started suggesting names of people who they think should be the new host of BBNaija. Now, the funny thing is some people use the opportunity, some celebrities use the opportunity to publicize themselves, suggesting that they should be the host of BBNaija. On the other hand, we had other people who were like, excuse you, Ebuka cannot be replaced. Like, this guy has receipts.
They talk say to phone Chris, not hard. Now they trek away there inside be the wala. They say person will borrow cloth go party. No, they dance too much. You know, say Akara mama get the same papa.
Wow. So
and I just the journey where they don't go through that indifference. Say cats sabi swim, nothing make a catfish. What you are is what you are, and you are housemates. So that the same water will make egg strong. Now I go make yam soft. You know, say belt and comot stand from the same place. When only one end inside belly. So what you do with your time in that house is up to you. Who the old landlord know they cook soup with curry? Don't make us smell it so obviously that you are trying to play a game and we can tell. All right?
I'm telling you, I believe that Ebuka is doing a good job. Ebuka knows when to throw shades. He breaks tables when he should. He asks very, very important questions when he should. Like, why would you want to take him out now? Plus, look at it. Ebuka is somebody who adds value. Let me explain to you. Ebuka is not somebody after the show, he just goes sit down and he crosses his leg. No, he does other stuff that makes him very relevant, that even makes him trend. And that's very good for business. Even the owners of BBNaija, they know that this guy is valuable, and that's why he's still going to be the host for BBNaija season 6. And you know, when all this happened, it just brought to mind certain things that we usually forget. Whenever you are doing something, make sure that you are putting your best into it. Make sure that you are working hard. Because people are out there, they are gunning for that job, that position that you have. People are out there waiting for you to fall. People are out there waiting that once the person I will just enter. So make sure you hold whatever it is that you have dearly and make sure that you are putting your best, and there's nobody that can contest that. Do you understand?
Judas don't first show us say, maybe every kiss be sign of love. So be careful.
Congratulations to Ebuka. And yeah, I'm going to get some popcorn and some snacks because the next season is about to get really hot. Because Ebuka will come back and then slay with the style and of course break our heads with all the tension and all of that. Nigerians are livid, and that's because they invested into something. They put all their effort into this thing, but it didn't yield the results that they wanted. Fela and Nikulapo, Kuti, did not get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, during the week, this whole announcement came about, but let me just give you a backstory as to how this all happened. Now, on February 10th of this year, Fela was nominated alongside 15 other music legends for the Hall of Fame Rock and Roll. So Fela was going to compete with the likes of Mary J. Blige, Jay-Z, Tina Turner. And then the whole conversation started as to getting votes. Now, in case you don't understand this whole Hall of Fame Rock and Roll and everything, let me explain to you. Now, an artist gets nominated to be inducted into the Hall of Fame when he or she has released a song at least 25 years ago. I would say like a commercial recording 25 years ago. The person gets nominated to get into this role. Now, once this announcement was made in February, people started canvassing for votes, asking that people should vote for Fela and all of that. And I think I remember Fela's daughter, Yenny, she used to come out and then she would talk about the fact that we should vote and all of that. So Nigerians were even invested in this whole thing. I know Nigerians now, as we kept on voting, Nigerians were keeping track as to how the votes were increasing on social media. Now, by Wednesday of this week, it was announced that Fela did not make the cut to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. And the Nigerians were just like, what? Do you know who we are? Like, do you know who we are? And then people started talking. Now, on one hand, we had people who said, argued that our online votes did not count and they did not just regard us because the votes were like massive. But on the other hand, we had Nigerians who were like, see, whether or not Fela gets inducted into any Hall of Fame, rock and roll, in fact, who knows what rock and roll is and all of that, Fela will still remain a legend. And me, I stand, I totally agree. But when it comes to awards, let me ask a question. Because this is not just something that just happens now. I notice that when it comes to all these award ceremonies, those who do not get awards come out to say, this does not validate me. So my question is, do awards validate the creativity of an artist? Does it just put a mark and just says that this is how valuable this artist is? Let me know in the comment section, because it always just goes back and forth when it comes to awards. Right now, Nigerians are in prayer mode, and that was after singer Sound Sultan was reportedly said to have been diagnosed with throat cancer. Now, once this news broke, his elder brother came out and said this was not true, because there was news that Sound Sultan is now in the US receiving chemo for the cancer. But his elder brother, Baba Ijesha, came out and said, no, his brother is just sick, he does not have cancer and all of that. This did not stop Nigerians from praying. The Nigerians are just arguing and saying that whether or not he has cancer and whether or not he is sick, they are sending their prayers to him and they are wishing him speedy recovery. And I'm also sending my love to Sound Sultan and I wish him the very best. So this is an update. You know, the story still continues until it gets to the very end, and I'm here to give you the update on this story. Yomi Fabiyi and Iyabo Ojo. Now, during the week, Iyabo Ojo came out to demand an apology from Yomi Fabiyi for the statements that he made. Now, let me explain to you what happened. So, during the week, again, Yomi Fabiyi came out to allege that Princess and Iyabo Ojo were planning to kill Baba Ijesha if he comes out of custody. Remember the whole sexual misconduct and rape allegations leveled against Baba Ijesha? Yes, that's the story. Now, immediately, Yomi made the statement. Iyabo Ojo involved our lawyers, and the lawyers came on board. Now they released a statement saying that, first of all, Yomi Fabiyi must apologize to Iyabo Ojo for the statement that he made. Then he must retract the statement, and also he was asked to pay 100 million naira in damages. Now, after this was made known, Yomi Fabiyi came out to reveal that Iyabo Ojo had apologized to him. Like he posted like their chats. That was like a section of the chat. Then immediately Iyabo Ojo saw that. She now posted the entire chat that she had with Yomi Fabiyi, how they were going back and forth, and how she kept on saying that she's against rape and all of that. Like, it really got very interesting at some point. But my stance still remains. Now, number one, I think at this point you should allow the courts to take over this matter. And I really feel that, you know, our concern should not be moved from where it should be, please. So I have a new social media friend. Pay attention, because this is where the goodies is involved. I have a new friend. I'll say a friend. It's in my head like this person is my friend. Like, we are meant to be. Okay, so this person is smooth when it comes to fashion.
Second, I'm freaking it out, 'cause I'm watching trials and trusty, I was peeping it out. She turned around and was trying to put my dick in the mouth. I let her.
Let's just say he can never go wrong when it comes to fashion. So here is my question. What is his name and what does he do? You know the answer to this question. Send it to me via Gmail, LucysQuickOne@gmail.com. And do remember, fastest fingers first. Once you get the answer, you get my goodies. It's so simple. Like, I'm in a celebration mood. You don't understand. On that note, guys, I say thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Lucy's Quick One. I got you with more juice next week, Friday. Do not forget to share your comments right down there. And do not forget, guys, to subscribe and share this amazing love to everyone. Like, share it to your friends, your family, your sister, your brother. In fact, if you're in the bus, share it to the next person seated next to you. All right, guys, stay safe. I love you. Mwah!